Shalom. Kohalo Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And in this lesson, I want to touch on this thing. And I was supposed to have been done this video, but the spirit had me do it today. You know, been under the weather or whatever. But this came out of South Korea where it was a huge accident where I think over 150 something people had died. It was a stampede, man. This is just showing you judgment of the Lord, man. The Lord is bringing judgment throughout the four corners of the earth. And you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're out here playing, thinking that you can't be a victim in the Most High's judgment, thinking that you're not going to be judged. Hey, the Most High is to be feared, right? This is, before I play this is Amos. It's a lock here. This is Amos, right? Chapter 3. Amos chapter 3 and verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? Which I bring out this scripture all the time, man. Whatever evil is in the city, the Lord have done it, man. Right? Let's go to 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 6. And it reads, the Lord killeth. Right? The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up, man. So it's because of the Most High you die. You're born, right? You're killed. You woke up to this truth. All these things are done through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. You know? This is Psalms chapter 68. Verse let's go Psalm 68 and 20. He that is our power is the power of salvation, and unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua the Lord belong the issues from death, man. Right? So the Lord brings the issues of death. The Lord killeth. The Lord make alive, man. If there's evil in any city, any state, any country, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua done it. Right? As you're gonna see, it was mass death here, man. And the numbers are gonna be triple soon. It's gonna go from 100 to 300 to 500 to 2,000, man. We're in the time of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua visiting the earth. And when you see all of these things going on, what manner of person ought ye to be? What do you need to be doing? What do you need to be being attentive to, man? The words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. But a lot of you people are not going to get it. A lot of you people are not going to adhere to the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So therefore, you will become a victim. You will be put to death. Because there is a 2/3 of the nation of Israel that's going to be put to death, man. Right? So let's play this. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua willing. The elect be edified. Shalom.
Casualty event playing out during one of South Korea's biggest gatherings since the start of the pandemic.
People were crushed and trapped as large crowds squeezed into narrow alleys to reach the bars in the capital of the Seoul's nightlife district. ABC's Christine Sloan has the latest.
Halloween festivities in Seoul, South Korea turned deadly Saturday evening. An estimated 100,000 people had gathered for the country's biggest Halloween celebration since the
and our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites ain't supposed to be dealing with Halloween, man. It goes back to Samhain, where they worship the dead, right? You so-called Mexicans, Issacharites, you got this thing called basically it's like a parade where you worship your dead ancestors, man. It's called something Murta, Blero. I can't pronounce it, man, but it's going off. And the Most High is not with these celebrations, with these witchcraft holidays, man. These pagan holidays. They said this was the biggest Halloween celebration. But look what Yahweh Shem Yahushua did. He brought the biggest death that I've ever seen in South Korea. You know? So the Most High ain't playing, man. Let's continue.
Coronavirus pandemic began nearly 3 years ago. The crowd had gathered in an area filled with bars along narrow alleys off the main street. According to witnesses, people became trapped and crushed as the crowd pushed into those narrow alleys. American Janelle Story has been living in Seoul since 2016. She was out celebrating a friend's birthday and captured some of the chaos on video.
I just saw in front of me this mass of people like running and pushing and like moving fast and screaming and like panicking. I think we're so shocked because I usually feel so safe here. All I can think right now is just the shock of it.
According to the National Fire Agency, the victims were largely in their 20s. At least 90 ambulances were dispatched.
And you see it, man. The same thing that happened at the Travis Scott concert. It was so packed, man. People died and passed out. And because they got stepped on, man. They got stepped over and stepped on. Same thing happened here, man. Why would you even want to be a part of something that's like that, man? Right? The Most High don't give a damn about these holidays, man. These holidays. All these holidays. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, 4th of July, right? Labor Day. All these days are pagan, man. And it's to mock you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Right? And to keep you in sin. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not dealing with it, man. Right? Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 5. The Lord, the just Lord, is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. Every morning, Yahweh Shem Yahushua brings his judgment to light, man. Every morning. Right? Every morning, the Most High is putting somebody to death. Right? And you can't run. You can't hide from it. You can't get away from it. You can't figure to change your day and, oh, I'm not going to go right. I'm going to go left and maybe it may not. No, you don't know, man. Right? The Most High is worthy to be feared. Right? So I'm going to read that again. This is Zephaniah 3 and 5. The Lord is just. Salakia, the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not. But the unjust knoweth no shame. And a lot of you Americans, you are unjust, man. Right? You don't pay attention to what's going on. You are just Americans, man. You're gonna die as an American, right? That's what you're gonna do. And all these nations, they're gonna pay for what they did to the Israelites, man. That's what this is going into. And North Korea, South Korea, Iran, Iraq, Russia, Ukraine, Poland, Yugoslavia, all of these countries. All of these countries and all of these heathens that are in these countries, they are going to pay for what they did and their take and what they did to the nation of Israel, man. They have done an evil deed. they have joined the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, to destroy you Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You have been destroyed, man. Even unto this day in 2022, you are destroyed, man, because you don't know who you are. You dealing in the ways of America. And we've been telling you for the longest, man. We've been telling you to depart from America. Leave America alone and its ways alone, because America is about to be destroyed. And they're not going to tell you this. The government ain't going to tell you this. The president ain't going to tell you this. They're going to make you think that it's all good. Everything is all right. You have nothing to worry about. Knowing that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has a target, right? Has missiles aimed at this place, man. It's just a matter of time. This is Deuteronomy 30, verse 7. And it reads, and the Lord thy power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, shall put all these curses upon thy enemies. So all the curses that we went through, and that we're still going through is going to be taken off of us and put on these nations. And this is what you see, man. South Korea having a good old Halloween parade. And look, 150 and over people, dead. You think this is not the judgment of the Lord? You think this is just a freak accident? No, man. It says, and the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and upon them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. The South Koreans, they persecuted us, right? Who would the South Koreans be according to the Bible? They are the children of Ammon, right? The children of Ammon and the children of Moab, right? The Moabites, so-called Chinese, right? And the children of Ammon, the so-called Japanese. Regardless of whoever was out there, Chinese, Korean, whatever they want to call themselves, hey, they are from the children of Ammon and Moab, man. And the Most High has a bone to pick with them, right? And they ain't gonna escape. They are not going to escape, man. Right? So let me get this, and then I'm gonna play the rest. This is Psalms chapter 110, right? Psalms 110, verse 5. And it reads, the Lord at thy right hand shall strike through the kings in the day of his wrath. He shall judge among the heathen. Because these South Koreans, they are heathens, man. Right? They are goyim, which means heathens. Right? What does it say? Verse 6 again. He shall judge among the heathen. He shall fill the places with the dead bodies. What you see, man? Dead bodies, man. 150 plus dead bodies. And the Most High just getting started. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is just getting started, man. Call hello, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right? So it says, he shall wound the heads over many countries, man. So all these countries, man, they're going to be wounded. They're going to be destroyed. They're going to be made desolate, man. They are going to be judged for what all you nations did to the children of Israel. You think you're going to get away with that? Hell no. The Most High he's requiring the blood of the nation of Israel, man. And what y'all do to us even until this day, man. All right, so let's play that. I got one more and we're going to close out. All right, let me fix something real quick. Sloppy. All right, going to play it now.
One witness described the harrowing scene, saying it looked like things that happen in a war. I think the people were not prepared enough, this man says. There were way too many people. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan tweeting, the United States stands ready to provide the Republic of Korea with any support it needs. President Biden issuing a statement saying, we grieve with the people of the Republic of Korea.
And what happens when the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American get killed here in America? You never hear that, man. You never hear them saying they'll grieve with the African Americans, we hear your cries. Never, man. Never. This is why Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to do a great work to these nations, man. Right?
And send best wishes for a quick recovery to all those who were injured. Christine Sloan, ABC News, New York.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube.
So, hey, man. Let's get this right here. They said that they weren't ready. Right? They said that they weren't prepared. How can you be prepared, man, for death? You don't know you're going to die. So how are you going to prepare for it? This is 2nd Ezra, so I'm going to close out with this. This 2nd Ezra 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. All of these nations, they are prideful against the Israelites, man. They look at you up and down here in America, and whenever you go to their countries or whatever, they look down on you, man. They call you niggas, spicks, monkeys, fat lips, darkies, right? They got a bunch of proverbs and bywords for you, man. You're going to jump to 55, right? So it says, and therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish. We don't care about how many you Ammonites perish, man, or you Moabites. We don't care, right? It says, for when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High, thought scorn of his law, and forsook his ways. Moreover, they have trodden down his righteous, man, because all these nations, they have trodden down the Israelites, man. They have helped destroy the Israelites. Verse 8, and said in their heart that there is no power, Yahweh. See, they did this because they believe that nobody's going to come and save us. They believe that we are at the mercy of them. They believe they can do whatever to us, and it's never going to be a recompense for that, man. Right? So it says, yeah, and that knowing they must die. For as the things aforesaid shall receive you, so thirst and pain are prepared for them. For it was not his will that men should come to naught, but they which be created have defiled the name of him that made them, and were unthankful unto him which prepared life for them. Salakia. So the Most High made everybody. Salakia. Woo. So the Most High made everybody, man. Everybody was supposed to play a role. The Israelites, they were to be the rulers of the world, of the earth, but we fell. So these other nations came up over us, man. But with them coming up over us, they destroyed us. They beat us. They whipped us. They did whatever they wanted to us, man. So the Most High said, because you have trodden down my righteous, pain and death is prepared for you. Right? So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadash, for blessing me with the Spirit to do this lesson. Hey, Shalom, Israel. And hey, repent, seek Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, because soon none of this is going to matter, man. The things that's around you right now, none of it's going to matter. Your money, your clothes, your house, your car, your job, your little gifts that you got, none of that's going to matter, man. Only thing that's going to stand firm in these last days is the words of the Lord, man. And you better get on board, man, or get left. Call hello, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash. Shalom, Israel. Until next time, love y'all. Shalom.